Okay, open it up. Oh, the shenanigans we get into with Marc Saltzman.
We got to raise it a little bit more. Hey there.
Hey! So I guess, listen,
Tim.
spring officially did start on Tuesday. We're getting a storm today.
The 19th. Forget that.
Storm. Yeah. But we're springing into spring when it comes to tech stuff, and we'll get into these blinds.
Yeah.
And all the techie things around that. We also want to talk about, this is just a little something we'll do at the end, eclipse, and when it comes to tech, because that's on
very timely.
That's coming up on April the 8th. But where do you want to start here?
Sure. How about a wireless meat thermometer to help you be your best self at the grill? I know a lot of people think they're already amazing barbecuers, but you could use a little bit of help with tech. This is called the Meter 2 Plus. It is a probe that has 5 main sensors and 1 ambient sensor that will wirelessly tell you up to 250 feet away on your smartphone when it's time to flip your food and when it's done, based on your, of course, desired doneness. So it's called, again, the Meter 2 Plus. It's from Traeger, the company that makes those wood pellet smokers as well. And it's just really easy to use. And that means that even when the temps are like frigid, like this weekend, you can stay inside. And then, because you know what the expression is, if you're looking, it ain't cooking.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're supposed to keep the lid down, stay inside. It'll push that info to an app. It's $175. And then again, if you do have the budget for those Traeger smokers, they are really wild.
Yeah.
This is the Ironwood and Ironwood
But I have one of the, but then you have the probes that you have to like put through the barbecue and then plug into something outside the barbecue.
It's included in those high-tech smokers, but this is regardless of what grill you've got. And speaking of smart home tech, I brought this with me. It came out just this week. It's the Amazon Echo Hub. So this is a smart control panel that's Alexa enabled. It's an 8-inch touchscreen. I'm having it join my smartphone there.
This is how.
But that's what it looks like. Yeah. So the idea is that you can mount this to the wall. You get everything in the box, or you can put it on an optional stand like I have here, and you can use your voice or your fingertips to control everything. It supports thousands of products, and it's got a occupancy sensor, so it turns on when you walk up to it. So it's more energy efficient. And because it's an Alexa-enabled device, you can also ask it for information. You can have it play videos for you, music, podcasts, and all that. So it's about $239, Amazon.ca. It just is basically giving you ultimate control over your home.
And we're seeing that more and more when it comes to tech within the home. Okay, gaming.
And that will work with devices like this. So we'll talk.
Oh, you want to go here?
Yeah,
okay, go here. Go here.
Yeah. So because that was my story here. My my segue is that. So this is from Rise, a Toronto company called RYSE, and it's called Smart Shade, and as the name suggests, it works with any shades that you already have, as long as it has a beaded chain.
It has to have the bead.
That's right. So you connect it, and what it does is that it'll automate or motorize any window shade that you have in the home, big or small. In fact, it's great for hard-to-reach windows or for those who may have dexterity or mobility challenges. And the idea is that you can use your voice to raise or lower the blinds. You can use an app, even when you're not at home. You can use the button on the device like we are, or set schedules to open and close the blinds at certain times of the day. And that'll save you money, because if you're able to block out the sun this spring, your air conditioning isn't working as hard, right? So most of those features work just with this alone, $199, but there's also a Rise Smart Bridge for $99 that will give you some extra features.
I like you can do it besides just pressing it, because it might be in those hard to get places where you can't
absolutely.
Get to. And any size window too.
Any size or weight of windows. Okay. You asked about this gaming PC. Yeah, it's called the MSI Claw. This is a big trend this year. These are handheld full Windows 11 PCs that are designed for gamers primarily. It has the controls on each side, powered by an Intel Core Ultra processor. But the idea is that you can play games on the 7-inch touchscreen itself, wherever life takes you this spring, or when you're at home or in a hotel, you can connect it to a big screen TV or monitor. In fact, because it is a Windows PC, you can connect a wireless mouse and keyboard, and it's your computer. Like
really?
That's your full computer. But the real story here is that Intel AI PC, that's ushering in this new movement. Hundreds of computers this year will have that new neural processing engine, or NPU, that drives all that performance. So longer battery life, better performance, and And AI too. You can
AI
ask it a
too.
question. So $10.99 for that. Spring is a time for travel, as we've been hinting at, but you want to protect your identity and your devices from those malicious types out there. So this is TELUS Online Security, powered by Norton, which helps you protect your identity and your devices and your data, because it works 24/7 to block out any suspicious activity, keeps you away from those websites that are suspicious as well, keeps an eye on your financial information, like your credit files, see what's going on there. It includes the fastest and most reliable VPN in Canada. And if something happens, you have access to 24/7 live support and a dedicated restoration specialist to help you get your identity back. If that's a worst case scenario. It starts at just $10 a month.
$10 a month.
TELUS.com/online security.
Okay, we got to all this stuff. We actually asked you too to kind of look into the Eclipse stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to tech. So where are we at with that, Mark, coming up on April 8th?
Yeah, so you definitely obviously don't want to look at it. Look at the sun with your eyes. It's that's a big no-no. But the same goes for your smartphone. So you want to make sure you've got a solar lens filter.
You can get those
for as low as $17 because your phone has a sensor. So you want to block out that those rays, because you could be damaging the sensor, and you also may accidentally look at the sun as well to line up your shot. So wear glasses, but also have this inexpensive solar filter for your phone, for your binoculars, telescope, or standalone camera. Awesome. Yeah, I wrote to Samsung and they confirmed the same thing. They spoke to their engineers. Don't do it because you could risk damaging your phone.
Thanks for looking into that for us. Marc Saltzman,
Pleasure.
our tech expert. Friday, we got a little snow coming on this Spring Friday. Brian Wood's going to be back with all the details on that coming up on Morning Live.